While most people are aware of the importance of routine auto maintenance, determining how often it should be done can be more difficult. Some automakers use specialized tools to try and remove the element of guesswork. One such tool is the Honda Oil Life Percentage. To find out how the Honda Oil Life Percentage indicator improves your life, we examine it in more detail. This guide also examines its accuracy and demonstrates the most effective way to reset it. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. What is the Honda Oil Life Percentage indicator? When the oil quality is deteriorating and a change is necessary, drivers are alerted by the Honda Oil Life Percentage indicator. As the percentage of oil quality decreases, 100% of the oil is brand new. When the quality levels drop significantly, an indicator light turns on, signaling that the oil needs to be changed. Maintaining the engine's peak performance requires routine oil changes. Though many people forget to do the maintenance because they get busy, most people can generally keep track of the mileage to determine when it's time again. The Honda Oil Life indicator makes sure that drivers never forget to change their oil again by alerting them when the time is almost here. The indicator informs you when service is needed rather than depending on the date and odometer reading. There is more to the Honda Oil Light than just mileage. Additionally, it assesses the oil's current state to make sure that changes are only made when necessary. How accurate is the Honda Oil Life Percentage? Honda doesn't use a new algorithm to figure out when to change the oil. In actuality, it bears a striking resemblance to other systems provided by leading automakers. This oil life monitor is frequently overly cautious and is still quite accurate. Consequently, if the oil change schedule is set for 7,000 miles and the indicator indicates that you can go farther, it's most likely because you've changed your driving habits or your destination. The mileage could be increased if you've switched from driving in the city to spending more time on the highway. Nevertheless, the system can also reset itself occasionally. When this occurs, it might think that you had an oil change recently even though you hadn't. This can lead to inaccuracies in the system. Positively, if the system functions properly, you can save a significant amount of money. For instance, it's not always necessary for your car to have its oil changed at the recommended interval of 5,000 miles. You might be throwing away perfectly good oil that could have lasted longer if you changed the oil based only on mileage. Long-term costs increase and unnecessarily increased time spent on car maintenance result from this. The mileage isn't the only consideration with the maintenance reminder system. They make sure that oil changes are only performed when necessary. How to reset? Depending on what year and model you drive, there are different steps involved in resetting the oil life percentage system. Your car owner's manual contains the precise instructions. Here are some fundamental actions to take, though. Put the ignition key in the on position. Don't start the engine. You can select Reset using either a button on the steering wheel or a knob on the dash. Click this button and navigate through the menus or scroll until you find Engine Oil Indicator Percent or Engine Oil Life. For 10 seconds, depress the Select Reset button. The engine oil percentage indicator ought to be blinking. Click the Info button to enter reset mode after the display reads Engine Oil Life. Push the Select Reset button once more after you've entered reset mode, and the engine oil life ought to go back to 100%, signifying that you've recently changed the oil. If you change the oil by your own, that's the only reason you need to know how to do this. When you bring your car to the dealership for repairs and maintenance, the technicians will reset it as part of your scheduled maintenance. You can take it back and have them do it if they don't. Hope the information was helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.